Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good in the middle of the night here. Welcome to Dr. Pluring's experiments, perhaps possibly slightly dangerous experiments. I hope that this is not dangerous. It shouldn't be, maybe, but then I'm not quite certain about this. I have two of these here power supplies out of a Dell Precision Workstation Rack Mount Edition, 1100 watts each. They can deliver up to 90 amperes something. There's the model number, and the specs have unfortunately been taped over, but there you have it. I have them in series. I have internally here disconnected the DC ground from chassis and put them in series like so here with solder and wires and so on. Hopefully out of this we should get the combined voltage out of these two power supplies. It might explode or burn up or something. These are a bit special when for powering them on. It turns out you need to short two pins first, wait a bit, and then short two other pins. So for one of them I have this handy switch for doing that, and for the other one I regrettably only have these here, which I will need to connect there. And we have a few instruments here to show how the progress. This should be the combined voltage of both of them. Not right now though, because this has come loose here. There you go. That should be connected there for that to show any voltage. Now we should have the combined voltage out of both of them. That should also be here. Might connect that to this boost converter and current limiter to charge my lithium battery down there eventually. For now though, I'm hoping to get about 25 volts out of here. But I am taking this quite seriously for once. I brought a fire extinguisher. Oh, that was close. It fell on my toaster. I even have these, so that should tell you something about I'm actually taking this quite serious. Yeah, but this is not going to show any voltage. You know, this is falling off. Yes, that's supposed to be there, isn't it? Let's see here. I just need to think a little bit. This one is wrong. What have you done here? This is supposed to be on the main positive for both of the power supplies, which is this one. There. And this one, yeah, it keeps falling off. Main negative there, and here. If you would like to, maybe you wouldn't like to. I can't do this one-handed. You're going up on the tripod. There you go. Hopefully we'll be able to get all this in some sort of shot here. This is will be power consumption from both of the power supplies. And there you have it in shot, all that you want. Fire should be coming out of there about, or here, sparks and so on. What the heck is this? No, I'm going to start over here. Something has gone wrong here. I had a little bit of an accident when I thought and thinking, obviously. This multimeter, yes, you want that to measure the voltage of both of the series of power supplies, yes, and the negative of those two in series is there, and the positive of those two in series is here. So that's why we connect that little alligator clip like so. And then we have this 12 volt fan that we want to run as well. So that's we're only going to connect to one of the power supplies, i.e. there and there. There. That should do it. You sure there's nothing else? I think so. I prepared most of this before, but I've not powered it on until now. So now we're going to power this on. Now, not a whole lot should happen, except that the PS kill pin in the power supplies should be put low, which should make them turn on. Well, or be put in standby or something. And the green light should be lit on them. Yes, there it is. So if I now turn this power supply on, fan should be starting to spin. I am getting a voltage reading there. 13 volts. Were you expecting that? It didn't run for very long. It is showing a fault indication there on the LED. It does that when you don't wait enough after turning the power on, so that might be it. I'll turn the power off again. I suppose that's right then. I don't know, because I have done this. They are in series. You have this wire, that's the negative, that goes out here to the connector, and then you have positive of this power supply going into the negative of this power supply. Yes. But why is that? Okay, so yeah, okay. I suppose that happens then. Sure. There you go. 7 watts we're pulling. Shut up! Don't scream about things when there is nothing to worry about just yet. Okay, we do this again. This should power on the fan. That should get us up to 13 volts apparently. And then if I turn the other one on now, this is where it gets scary. 25 volts. Yes. 25 volts, that's just what I wanted. That's just what I expected. Excellent, great, fantastic. This is working, mate. Sure it is. It is working. I have 25 volts right here. Now if I plug this into this very sketchy power boost converter, does anything happen? Do we get the spark or something? No, not really. Great. I'm going to screw this on here. .1 of the volts. There you go. And this meter, I don't know if you can read the display on it, but anyway, this meter that will show the current going out of this here regulator thing. And this one, if it wants to work, which it rarely does, I will put around this wire to read the current going into that thing. Okay? Later I will do that, because right now I need to measure the voltage coming out of it. There we go. And simply put this onto here. What do we have? 25.73. 24.73, that's less than is going in. Is that really possible? 29.2, not quite there, but about 28.5 volts, say. We set the voltage limit to, and the current, I don't know what we have that set to, but I'm going to turn it down if I can. There, now the voltage is starting to drop. Okay, just turn it up a little bit. There we go. Alright then. Now if I just connect, careful. Now if I just connect the positive side of this, the current meter is connected on the negative side. So if I just connect the positive to the battery, we should actually be seeing it charging. Right. So do we? You can sort of take out what's going on there. This is using 20 watts apparently. So just do nothing. That's fine. Let me just bring up there. Now that's not very legible, but it is there. That's the state of charge of the battery, 32%, and that is the power either going out or coming in. Maybe if you turn it this way, much better. Sure, and this is really the interesting bit. It's too small. Okay, get on with it now. Yes, shouldn't be rushing this. It's a little dangerous. It isn't dangerous. It's working just fine. Yes, maybe, but it seems to be working just fine. This is excellent news so far. You tell the confidence here in everything that I'm doing. It's shining through, isn't it? And we have a positive here, and it's flailing about a little bit, which is a bit scary, because I imagine that the chassis or the body of my computer there is grounded, isn't it? Stop! Don't do silly things. And this one, tighten that down a bit as well. Alright then, now I'll connect this to the battery, like so. It's going to explode, isn't it? Oh, nothing's happening almost. We're getting a little small current flowing. Excellent news. Bug! Nothing to worry about, it's just the fan getting a little bit tangled up here in the mess of wires. There you go. Okay, we're getting 80 milliamperes as of right now. It's not even registering on the charger on the BMS there. But anyway, right. Where did I put the small screwdriver for adjustment? Are you a hopeless man? Always with this. You don't know where you're putting your tools. This is too large. There it is. Right, current adjustment up. Unfortunately, you cannot read out what this one is showing. It might be. There you go. Maybe. I think it's too small. Anyway, but we have 430 milliamperes apparently going into this, and 70 coming out. That I don't know. That should be heating up then. I don't trust this current meter, especially not with small numbers. Gives a rough guesstimation maybe on what you're getting. There we're up to half an ampere, 1 ampere. Should not, yeah, it's starting to register on the BMS. And now you're putting 2 amperes on the input, 1.89, and that should be possible to take all the way up to 15 amperes on the input. Is what they claim that this voltage regulator can do. 5 amperes. Close to. Okay, voltage is not dropping on the power supplies. 8 amperes in, 7.5 out, 200 something watts going into the battery. This is more power than I've charged it with previously. 10 amperes on the input. I'm thinking I'm going to stop about here somewhere. 12 maybe, if it wants to. Doesn't seem to want to go any further. Oh, and it's starting to heat up now, this thing. 10.6. Doesn't, no. But something made a click or something. Is that as far as you can go on this? Yeah, that's as far as you can go on that potentiometer. Okay, should probably turn it back a few turns then. Okay, I don't know why it doesn't go any further than this, but that's alright. Let's see that we get some. There, it just went down by a tad. And there you go, and I have very good cooling. I might need to turn the voltage up or something to get more. Should we try that? Try just carefully, just a little bit. Just a tiny amount of adjustment here. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, well, that's good enough then. So 300 watts with this boost converter and current limiter is what I'm able to charge the battery with. Isn't that's something, isn't it? Should we get the fridge to turn on to see if that works in conjunction with all this? Mess about with the thermostat a bit here. Can't find it. Where are you? There you are. The fridge turned on. Don't get a bit, yeah, it all makes sense. 240 watts. 240 watts into the battery and 328 watts from the wall. And 40 or so into the fridge. Okay, this is actually working. Wonderful. I'm going to get myself more powerful, one of these. And I have 25 volts there of very good stuff and should be able to pull about 90 amps. Never ever going to get one of these that can handle 90 amperes though, but still should be able to pull 90, and we're pulling 10 at the moment. For celebration we have cheerio, ladies and gentlemen. No, cheers, ladies and gentlemen, for battery charging with series connected, series connected power supplies. This went pretty well, I have to say. I mean, it's working. I was hoping to be able to get a little bit more than 10 amperes through this. Maybe it should. I mean, it's fused for 15. Well, it says that it should be able to do 15, but apparently it doesn't go any further than 10. 25 volts out of power supplies, 10 point something amperes out of the power supplies, and 37 amperes into the battery. We don't have the voltage into the battery right there, but we have that. 236 watts. And yeah. This should be current, according to BMS, 8.89 amperes into the battery. Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I have connected to server, or yeah, they are for service too, but this came out of a workstation. It's heating up a bit. It's getting a little bit warm at least. The fans should, I hope that the fans are slowly spinning and that they should be working temperature controlled, I will assume. So when it's necessary, for this to spin up, the tape will spin up, I would imagine. Yes, there it is. When I get a more powerful one of these, we'll do this again and see what we can get it up to. So for now then, about 300 watts, 330 watts out of the wall. Yes, you can go on now. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I'm reasonably happy here that it didn't catch on fire or blow up or anything of the sorts, but rather is working just as it should. Just have to figure out a way to turn this on, which is a bit more, which isn't quite so cumbersome as this, that you have to first turn the power on and then wait a while, connect this, and then that some sort of delay circuit that connects these. But they will have to be independent, one for each power supply. Oh, and I wanted to mention that I've seen people do this, and then they say that you need to insulate the power. Someone said you need to insulate the power supplies. So he had some sort of insulation material between the power supplies. Yeah, but the chassis of the power supply is connected to ground, and in the cable that goes to the wall, you have a ground wire. They will be connected there anyways. I would quite see the point of insulating the chassis of them. They will be connected anyways. Yeah. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks so very much for watching. I really should get to bed now. Cheerio.